next one, we got Czechia 0, Mexico 3. My 3 words are whatever you like, because any way you want it, Mexico kind of gave it to you. Any team they played, whether it's Czechia, big, strong team, South Africa, a terrible team, or South Korea, a little technical team,
Right.
whatever you like, they got it done.
They did.
It's pretty, it's impressive in that, they played very different teams, a very broad swath of, what these teams were trying to do, their game plans out, all that. They won each game, whatever you like.
Without conceding.
Yeah, it is impressive. And
it is impressive. And I have to eat my words. I have to eat my words. I said that they would surprise people with how bad they are. And what actually happened is I surprised everyone with how bad that take was. So, they're on to the round of 32.
Wait for you.
Yeah.
I am taking credit for getting them fired up and getting them.
I love it. No, they watched the show. They've been tuning in. Okay, the next one we have is Ivory Coast versus Curacao. Ivory Coast 2, Curacao 0. And my 3-word recap for this Ivory Coast game, this Ivory Coast team, is, to borrow a line from Hamilton, young, scrappy, hungry. For you, please tell me you know that line from Hamilton.
No.
I'm young, scrappy, and hungry. I just like my country. It's the 250th anniversary of America. I got to throw that in there.
I know Hamilton very well. I just don't tell anyone that.
That you know it, right? Fair. Well, no, but that's exactly what this Ivory Coast team is. They're the youngest team in the World Cup. I think they've kind of broken onto the scene. No one expected them to be as lively as they've been. They played Germany really hard. They probably should have won. They beat Curacao. They beat Ecuador, and they look dangerous. And they have that one player on the wings, number 11, Diomandé. He's the only player in the last 25 years to complete 10 plus to complete more than 10 dribbles and to create more than 10 chances across his first 3 World Cup games. So the kid is electric. He's getting linked to Premier League clubs. He's been awesome. This Ivory Coast team is dangerous. And it's not even just Diomandé. Their front four, they're all athletic. They're all fast. They're hard to score on. So they're definitely a team to keep an eye on. And I can't remember who they're going to play. Are they playing? They might be playing.
They're supposed to play Norway.
Yeah, that's going to be, I hope.
That's actually a sure thing. They're going to play Norway. That's a really
that's a really fun game. And by the way, we're going to talk about Norway and France, and Norway resting their players against France, which I hate. But it would be so poetic. It would be so ironic if they rest their players so that they can go up against Ivory Coast, and then the Ivory Coast just thrash them and eliminate Norway. Which I'll say it. I love Holland. I love Odegaard. I love the Viking rowing thing they got going on. But I'm rooting for this Norway team to lose, because what they did against France today was an embarrassment. We'll get there later.
We'll get to it. I totally agree with everything that you have to say about Ivory Coast. First time also that they made it to the knockout round, which is very surprising.
We gotta. I can't. Everyone's saying the knockout round is making me frustrated. It's not the knockout round. It's like, congrats, you just got back to the opening stage of the World Cup.
Okay. I am with you. But you think about Ivory Coast having a guy like Drogba, a legend of the game, and they never got out of knockout rounds. And I'd say now, if they can beat Norway and go to round of 16, then we have to give it to them. And
for sure.
I think I'd back him against Norway. So,
but I'm seeing just very quickly on that point. I'm seeing all these headlines. Bosnia reaches the knockout stage for the first time in history. Ivory Coast reaches the knockout stage for the first time in history. And I'm like, South Africa reaches the knockout stage for the first time in history. I'm like, we've swapped definitions. We've done a little sleight of hand. What the knockout stage used to mean is you're one of the best 16 teams in the world. Yeah. And so getting to the round of 32, which is just a made up.
That was the start of the World Cup.
Yeah, exactly. And so we can't. I don't love it.
I think that's very true.